There comes a moment in almost every person's life when they look in the mirror and quietly ask themselves, is this really who I'm supposed to be? Not because they're failing, not because they're weak, but because deep inside they can feel the distance between the life they're living and the life they believe they were created for. The world tells you to chase success, applause, and comfort. It tells you to become whoever gets the most attention. But God doesn't measure your life by popularity. He measures it by faithfulness. The greatest tragedy isn't living a hard life, it's living someone else's life. Too many people spend years becoming who the world expects them to be. They wear masks to fit in. They silence convictions to avoid rejection. They trade purpose for approval until they can barely recognize themselves anymore. But God didn't create a copy. He created you. Before anyone knew your name, before anyone had an opinion about you, God already knew the purpose woven into your life. He saw your strengths, your weaknesses, your victories, and your failures. None of it surprised him. Your calling didn't begin when people believed in you. It began when God created you. The problem is that becoming who God called you to be is rarely easy. We imagine purpose as a destination filled with excitement and certainty, but more often purpose begins in obscurity. It begins in ordinary days that feel unnoticed. It begins when no one is clapping for you. Sometimes God works most powerfully in seasons that seem silent. Those seasons aren't punishment, they're preparation. A seed spends time buried before it breaks through the soil. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening, yet beneath the surface, life is already growing. Your life may feel like that right now. You pray, but the answers seem delayed. You work, but the results come slowly. You keep believing, but doubts whisper louder than hope. Don't mistake silence for absence. Just because you cannot see God moving doesn't mean He has stopped working. Growth often happens where no one else can see it. If you want to become the person God called you to be, you must stop allowing your identity to depend on the opinions of other people. People will misunderstand you. Some will underestimate you. Others will leave when your journey no longer benefits them. If your confidence depends on their approval, your peace will disappear every time they change their minds. God's opinion of you is more stable than the world's applause. Build your life on that truth. Then learn the discipline of obedience. Obedience isn't glamorous. It's choosing integrity when compromise seems easier. It's praying when you don't feel emotional. It's showing kindness when bitterness feels justified. It's continuing to move forward even when the outcome is uncertain. Small acts of faithfulness shape extraordinary lives. Many people wait for motivation before they act, but motivation comes and goes. Discipline remains. Every decision you make is shaping the person you're becoming. Every habit is casting a vote for your future. The question isn't whether you're changing. The question is what you're changing into. Don't despise slow growth. A mighty tree doesn't appear overnight. It survives storms because its roots were strengthened long before the wind arrived. God is often more interested in building your character than accelerating your timeline. Character lasts longer than success. Success without character can destroy a person. Character can carry success with humility. You'll also have to let go of comparison. Comparison convinces you that you're behind. It makes someone else's blessing feel like your failure. But God never asked you to run someone else's race. He gave you your own different path. 100% you.